Welcome back to the latest episode of the Laura and Becky Show. So we were radio presenters. We did a breakfast radio show together. We got the sack. So we were like, what the heck are we going to do? We flew off to Mallorca. We had a few drinks, well, a few more than a few drinks actually, and thought, you know what, we'll start a podcast.
We are now sponsored by East Midlands Airport, Prince Family Law Solicitors and Red Brick Estate Agents. Can we start off actually with Red Brick? So...
Yeah. Are we going to say different things
Yeah,
here?
probably.
Okay.
So, there's a really big thing happening this weekend.
Oh, no, we are saying the same thing. Yeah.
And it kind of ties in with something we were going to talk about. So the lovely Thea and Red Brick Ross are getting married this weekend.
It's wedding week, guys.
Yeah. They're the most beautiful couple inside and out. We absolutely love them, don't we?
They're a blooming good-looking couple as well, aren't they?
God, aren't they just?
Yeah. Imagine if they decide to have children. Imagine what they're going to look like.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to talk about, well, I saw something online the other day. I thought, is this a thing? And I think we should call Thea. And I think we should ask her because I think it's going to be a thing with Thea.
Okay.
So back in the day, well, actually, just not long ago, 8 years ago when I got married. I mean, you got married back in the day. It's black and white when you got married.
I got married. Hang on, let's just work this out. I got married.
1942.
The TVs were black and white.
Yeah.
It was horse and carriage. No, I got married over 20 years ago.
Yeah.
That is nuts.
When you got married, did you and your then husband buy special fragrances?
Nope. It wasn't even a thing back then.
This is now a thing.
Okay.
Wedding day fragrance. So even if you wear the most beautiful perfume in the world, you and your partner-to-be go shopping specifically to buy your wedding fragrance.
I do quite like this because I guess as well, like, you know how smells are quite nostalgic.
Yeah.
They take you back, don't they, to like a certain holiday or a certain time in your life. So actually, if you have a new scent for your wedding day, it means anytime you smell it, you'll be taken back and transported back to that day.
Yeah. So I think Thea and Ross have done this. I will be
I think Thea has.
I don't want to panic her because she might be like, that's a really good idea, and then she's got to fit it in. But I kind of want to call her, to see if she'll answer the phone, because I bet she doesn't.
No, well, she is working, isn't she? Working a 9 to 5.
I think we should quickly call her.
Let's do it.
Should we do it?
Yeah.
I have to just pause my...
Okay.
You pause yours as well. There we go. Right, let me find it. I'm going to call her on WhatsApp. That's what the kids do.
Do we
nowadays.
think she's going to pick up?
No, she'll
I'm going to
see
say
it. No. She'll. Well, she might be busy, but
she might be in a meeting.
Should I call the group or should I call Thea?
Call Thea, I reckon.
Let's have a look then.
I think people are more likely to ignore groups, aren't they? So call her direct, I would.
Okay, I'm calling her. Hopefully.
Oh. What time is it now?
10 a.m.
Okay. Prime meeting time. A meeting booked for 10 a.m.
I think she'll see it and she'll be like, oh no, what are they ringing me for? This is the problem we have. People won't answer because they know we're doing the pod.
Yeah.
They'll be like, I'm going to be on the pod.
Do you know what I think we do?
What?
I think you hang up, you ring her straight back because then she'll think it's an emergency. Because if somebody rings you twice, you think, oh, I better answer.
Okay, let's test your theory. I'll get a message going, hi, just a meeting. You okay?
Yeah.
Look, hey, just going on a call. Are you okay?
But no, it's an emergency. Ring us back.
Okay, shall I say just call us?
Yeah, call us when you can.
When you can.
That is so funny.
I told you.
She will. She'll know that we're going to get her on the pod.
Worry about, because I hate that when people are like, call when you can. You're like, why?
Yeah, but why is it an emergency? I'm also seeing Ross this afternoon.
Okay.
He's coming to my house.
Right.
Yeah. Nothing dodgy.
What's he doing there?
Nothing dodgy. So, what's she saying?
Will do.
Has she given us a time frame? We're only on the pod for 20 minutes.
No, these people.
Oh, God, these people with jobs and meetings and calls.
Oh, dear.
He's going to come round and... Yeah, so Red Brick Ross is coming around this afternoon to value my house. I just want to know out of interest, because I've had my house...
worth?
Yeah, I've had my house for about a year and a half now. Just want to know. So I messaged him and I was like, would you come around? He goes, yep, I can squeeze you in. So I thought you might be really busy this week before the wedding. Anyway, obviously my mum's up staying with me at the moment. So I did say...
So your mum's going to be there when
yes,
Ross...
I've pre-warned him. I did say, my mother is upstairs, Ross, so you're going to meet my mother. Anyway, I replied to one of his messages, but it was late last night. Well, I say late, it was like 9 o'clock, but we all know.
That's late, mate, for me.
Yeah, that Thea, Ross and Laura are all asleep by that time. So I messaged says, oh, sorry for the late reply. You're probably asleep. No reply from him until the crack of dawn this morning. Yes, I was. That was it.
Wow.
I know. So I'll let you know how I get on with him later on.
Right.
You know what? If anyone else wants any house valuations, he's the man.
Yeah, he'll smell lovely as well.
Do you think?
Oh, yeah.
I'll do this when he comes in.
Your mum's going to go weak at the knees when he knocks at your door.
She will, won't she?
She'll be like, I'll wrap it up a drain pipe.
Oh, my God. Oh, we need to talk about the Reel, season 13 Reel as well.
Oh, I think it's your best work.
Do you?
I think it's your best work.
Well, do you know what? It's funny you say that because when I was working on this Reel yesterday, I'd made it and I'd lost it 3 times, right? So I'd made the Reel. For some reason, it didn't save. And I was like, no. And I'd taken ages getting all the different clips and things. And it was really frustrating me yesterday. And then I was messaging you going, whoa. Anyway, finally got it done last night. So I'm glad that you've said that because a lot of time and effort, blood, sweat and tears went into it.
Well, I was in Lidl car park just about to go and get some food. And I was like, oh, it's on. And I watched it and I screamed out loud. I was like, oh, it's so good. So I then sat there and watched it probably about 15 times. I'm not going to lie.
I've watched it quite a few times.
It's so good. It's so good. I also think I listened to our own pod this morning, by the way. Listened back to it.
You listen most days.
We need to explain who people are because new people listening will be like, who the hell is Lone?
Yeah, and why is there some random man on your Reel?
We talk about things and I thought, right, we need to explain. And I don't mind talking a bit more about Ioan.
Neither do I.
It's not a chore, is it?
Absolutely not.
So what's Ioan's title?
I actually don't know.
Well, he signed off a message today, Big Chief.
Well, that's what we called him on the Reel yesterday, wasn't it? Big Chief. So basically, guys, he works at East Midlands Airport. East Midlands Airport are obviously one of our sponsors. But what
does he do there?
What does he do? Oh, listen, is he comms?
Probably.
Comms manager, comms director.
I think what he does is walks around the airport.
We've seen him do that.
He deals with deals with the media and
people like us.
How, the airport's perceived and
sorry, this is making
like
me
that.
He's gonna be like, girls, I've worked with you now for nearly a year. How can you not know what I do?
Because when people explain their jobs, my mind just goes, mate, that's all I hear.
Do you know what? This is so true. I don't really know what any of my friends do as jobs.
I don't know what my husband does.
Yeah.
I actually could not tell you. My friend Julia from New Zealand, well, she's not, she owns New Zealand, she's from Australia. She was like, what does James do? I was like, I couldn't tell you.
We know where they work and kind of roughly what they do. We know that your husband works in media sort of things. Sales, is it?
Sales and advertising.
Yeah, marketing. But we don't know his exact job title. So many of my friends, it's gone way past the point where I can go, sorry, what is it you do again?
And actually,
it's
rude.
so embarrassing.
It's got to the point where it's rude.
I know.
What we are going to say, though, is he has a very important role. That airport...
Oh, Ioan, I thought you meant your husband.
The airport wouldn't run without him.
Oh,
would it?
Mate, no.
I mean,
it would. Yeah, it would collapse.
Yeah, the Greggs would shut down.
Yeah, the WH Smith would not be open.
The belts would not go round.
The planes wouldn't take off.
There'd be no holidays, guys.
No. So, do you know what? We really should. Perhaps we'll look at his email. Get an email up from him. Let's see his email signature because he has just got a new job. He's been promoted. Has he? Recently. I think he's got a new job.
A little while ago.
Yeah, have a look at his email signature. This is always quite a good way to find out people's jobs. What?
He is a chief.
He is a chief.
He's a chief.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
Chief of what though?
Staff. But I don't actually think he's of staff.
So what's he doing dealing with us then? Chief of staff. We're not staff.
Hang on. Who do we need to deal with?
Yeah, what?
Do we need to get rid of Ioan?
No. Mate, don't even take that back. Take it back.
So he's basically, he's chief. Big chief.
Do you know what? So guys, for all the new listeners listening, all you need to know is Ioan works at East Midlands Airport and he's the chief.
Yeah, of
everything.
Of everything. And when we went round to his house...
Yeah, because we do that, guys.
We asked him to kind of film something, but I don't think he knew what he was letting himself in for.
He didn't. We just told him what to do and he just obeyed.
Yeah, but he kind of like messed around a bit whilst he was doing it. And what we've done is we haven't used the stuff we told him to do. We've used the clips where he was messing around.
If you haven't seen this, by the way, you have to go onto our Insta, hang on.
Come on, love.
At The Laura and Becky Show. Okay,
Yes.
You can see the reel on there. He is like
There he is.
brilliant.
Big
in
chief.
it. Also, we're going to do another one this week of like proper outtakes as well.
Proper outtakes. And we are heading to East Midlands Airport on Friday to do something very fun.
And we're going to see the chief himself, aren't we?
Big Chief's going to be
Big Chief.
there.
Oh my God. So you were talking this morning when you first came in about how you need to upgrade your phone.
God. Well, yeah, I do and I don't. I mean, this one's all right. It's a bit
Are you
cracked
due
at
an
the back.
upgrade?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I think if you're due an upgrade, you go for that upgrade, girl.
So this phone, though, is an iPhone. I've got.
I'm like this. I have to look on, if you go into settings on your phone, it tells you, doesn't it, what your iPhone is? Because I never know either.
I think I've got an iPhone 12 Pro Max. So I'm going to get, so the iPhone 15 came out yesterday, I think. No,
Are you going for the 15?
I think we're going to go 15.
What's good about it?
I have no idea, mate.
Good camera, it'll be.
That'll
A
be
banging
it.
camera. Why is it such an annoyance upgrading your phone? I actually find it quite stressful.
Because it's quite scary. Because I think what we think, specifically you and me, is that we think everything is stored on the phone. It's on the phone.
Yes.
Right? Where it's not, it's in the cloud, but we think it's on the phone.
Yeah.
So we think if we start transferring stuff from one phone to the other, what if the stuff on the phone, but it's not on the phone, gets lost?
That's my worst fear. So when I did this earlier on this year, in fact, you will remember this. So I upgraded my phone. How long? Do you remember how long it took me to upgrade? You were like, "Are you on your new phone yet, mate?" I was like, "Nah."
You didn't dare do
Nah, I
it.
was like, I'm too scared. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I had to psych myself up, right? So, and then I followed all the instructions to a T, okay? So I had the two phones. It was transferring. Took quite a long time to transfer because there's a lot of videos, photos on my phone. So it took ages and that was making me nervous, mate. That was really putting the fear of God into me. So then I thought, I'm still not comfortable with this. I am still not happy that it's all going to transfer. So just before I pressed the final, go, do it button, I got on the phone to EE and I was like, hello.
Oh my God.
I was like, I'm transferring. I've done this, I've done that. I was like, can I press the go button? Am I ready? Will it be okay? And he went, yeah, no, but will it though?
Yeah.
Can you please put that in writing?
Yeah. I swear to God. Well, do you remember when you got a new phone, you had to change the SIM and do that?
Yeah.
Now you just put the phones next to each other.
Yeah.
Just put the phone next to, how do they know?
I don't know.
How does it work?
But really, that's easy because the whole SIM thing, that was a pain. But it's easier now. But for some reason, it feels scarier. I don't know why. It feels
Also,
scary.
do you have to log in and out of all your Instagram and it's passwords and it
that's a
just
good point,
makes
actually.
me really nervous. Really nervous.
Yeah.
I get so nervous changing my password.
Yeah.
And the amount of times that I go on, I've forgotten my password and I go reset password and it sends me an email and they'll go put your new password in. So you put your new password in and it will go, you can't use your old password.
Yeah.
And I'm like, mother.
Hustler.
It's so annoying.
Mate, maybe just don't upgrade,
do you
actually.
use the same password for everything? I do.
Yeah. I'm going to get hacked. We're both going to get hacked today.
I don't have the brain capacity to
Mate,
have all these passwords.
Who does? Or I write it in the back of my diary. So or if I use a different one, I'm like, I'm never going to remember that. Even if I just change one little thing, I'm like, right. So I write it. So if anyone gets my diary, I'm screwed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you are.
Literally screwed.
But I will upgrade soon.
When?
I don't know. I want the camera.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
But is the juice worth the squeeze? I mean, is it?
I don't know. I never heard
I've never said that before in my life. Oh my God. What's going on in the world then? So I think we might have mentioned this previously, but the Beckhams have got a new documentary coming out on Netflix. It's the 5th of October, I think it's coming out. Saw a little clip this morning and it was David and Victoria talking about when they first met. And we kind of we all know the story a bit because it's quite a famous story, isn't it? So she went to watch a match at Manchester United. She was obviously in the Spice Girls. He was a really young but up and coming player. And they met in the Players Lounge afterwards. Love at first sight.
I do want to watch it. I just want to know about him and her, though. I'm not asked about the football.
I want to know about him and her.
That's all I really want to know.
I wonder as well if they'll mention Rebecca Lewis. Do you remember all that?
Did you remember she went on the X Factor? She went on a Celebrity X Factor, and then Sharon Osbourne just went in on her.
Oh my God. Yeah, can she sing?
I don't know.
I wonder what Rebecca Lewis is doing these days. She went on that, didn't she go on that farm, that celebrity farm thing? She was like milking the cow, and they were all talking about her milking the cow.
She was milking something, wasn't she?
I think that's what they said. When she was on the farm, they were like, yeah, not the first time she's done that.
I mean, you get accused of that, whether it be true or not, and then you think, I know what I'll do. I'll go on Celebrity X Factor, even though I can't sing.
Yeah.
And then I'll go on a farm.
Celebrity farm. Yeah.
What she's doing now.
I was just thinking that. I might Google her in a minute and see what she's up to. But I wonder if they won't mention that.
No, of course
they
won't. Bloody hell, you joking? I actually wish Victoria would do one of these documentaries. I want to see what's going on there.
Yeah, because they say with Victoria as well, she eats the same dinner every night. So she eats
fish and
a little bit of veg. And it's literally the same thing. That's boring, that, isn't it?
That
God, I'd be desperate for a carb. I'd be like, whoa.
Also, that breath must smell, no? Bit fishy.
Fishy.
Yeah, she just smell fishy.
Do you know, I didn't even think of that.
She's got to eat other things than fish and veg. What's the point?
I don't know. Food is a pleasure.
Oh, isn't it? I tell you what, something else that's going on. This weekend, talking about food, hubby and I were talking about what we're going to cook on Saturday.
What are you going to cook?
Well, I'm not cooking.
I didn't think you would be.
No, hang on. I offered and he went, nah. It's because I went.
He likes to be in the kitchen, doesn't he?
I said, let's just do something easy. One pot wonder.
So hang on. Can I get this straight? We're coming to yours for 5:30, first of all, okay? We probably won't even be hungry at that time,
you have to get there at 5 because we're eating at 5:30. Food is at 5:30.
This is so early. So we're getting there at 5.
Yeah.
Dinner is 5:30.
Yeah.
It's a one pot. You eat it and then you get out.
I don't want any washing up. You bring your own booze.
Yeah, we could have plastic plates and cups. You can just throw them away after.
No, spoons. We're all eating out of the same pot. That's all we're doing. Oh, I can't be doing with this.
Oh, God. So what's in the one pot?
Well, there's nothing in the one pot because he just looked at me and went, Laura. And I was like, oh, God. And I went,
I'm glad James is making a bit of an effort here for the guests.
So he was like, I know, I'll make a lovely lasagna. And I went, hang on, I make a really good lasagna. He went, no. I was like, all right. So I think it might be something like that, but I ain't cooking.
I love a good lasagna. Got to be really cheesy.
Really cheesy.
Really cheesy.
Garlic bread, nice salad.
Yes,
so
mate.
I think that's what we're going to go
All right,
for.
lovely. I'm going to make sure I don't eat lunch. So I'm really hungry by 5:30. Okay?
Yeah, okay. Okay, right, mate. Now, yesterday I went over to see our lovely friend Zara at the Laser Room and
In Buxton
to have some more laser hair removal. Now, just to rewind a little bit, Zara has now become a little feral.
Yes, Zara. Yes.
Zara knows what to do. Zara's on it.
Guys, if you could all take a leaf out of Zara's book, that would be marvellous.
Yeah. And she started listening from the beginning.
Cool. Okay.
Can you remember what we talked about in the beginning?
I do.
I'm on the man with the long coat.
Oh my God.
I know, yeah.
That was a really popular one, wasn't it?
And so she's on that. But she went, mate, you talk about your hair from the beginning. And I went, I do. Yeah. And then she went, and you think your husband could possibly be gay? I thought, oh, God.
Is that what she picked up on? Love it.
So I thought, yeah. And she went, so it's like meant to be that I messaged you eventually and I'm sorting out your hair.
And she hadn't even heard that when she messaged us.
No idea at all. So I got there and now it doesn't hurt having laser hair removal. It doesn't hurt. Sometimes if she zaps a bit of a dark hair, it's like... zzz, and it's like, ooh, makes me jump a little bit.
Also, it protrudes out of the skin, doesn't it? That's the bit I really enjoyed.
Smell it.
It's satisfying.
Smell it burning as well. But
Burning flesh.
I was like, right, I took a picture of my bikini line whilst I was in Marbella just for Zara, right? And I was like, mate, have I got a before photo for you?
I want to see it.
I can't, I'll show you after. It's bad.
How bad?
Bad.
Down
It's
to your
rank.
knees?
It's rank. Rank.
Does your hair grow quickly?
Right, it's not particularly the hair, it's the rash.
Oh, God. Okay.
It's bad.
Is it?
Bad.
I literally, I don't know if I'm sick, but I can't wait to see this.
So when I shave it or wax it or whatever, I get such a bad rash that actually...
I think a lot of girls get this, no?
I don't know. I've never seen it on anyone.
Is it that?
Really...
Okay.
No, it's bad.
Right.
And I think I'd rather have hair there.
Than the rash.
Yeah, than the rash. It's just like, what do I do? What's
Yeah.
better, a rash or a hairy growler? What's better?
Growler.
As Zara calls it. Right? So I said to her, I was like, right, so today can we do face, armpits, and just go over my bikini line again? She likes getting in there, though. She likes getting in there, does she?
Yeah. She's almost like, you know those, Alan Titchmarsh?
Yeah.
Him.
When he gets in the weeds.
Yeah. You know when he sees a garden that's
Are you
overgrown?
comparing my...
Yeah.
Right.
You know when you see a garden that's really overgrown with weeds,
Thistles.
and he's thistles,
horrible
nettles.
dandelions you can't pull
Oh,
off.
it really is
Bad.
overgrown.
Yeah.
It's like him going, right, let me in there.
Yeah,
let
it
me
is.
at it.
Yeah,
That's what it's
so
like.
So you obviously have to strip down to your pants, and she'll like put a little bit of tissue, and then she'll just pull up your pants, and then
So
she'll
you just whip your whole pants. Why don't you just whip your whole pants
I
off?
can't do that.
Okay.
I can't do that.
Do people do that? And I'm sure. Yeah.
Of course they do. Lots of people. I think you'd probably do that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
No, I can't do it.
Okay. So you had your pants
So
on.
pull it up. So she's like zapping my bikini line, and she went, and then I see her kind of lower her head down. Yeah, she's getting in there.
Right.
And I went, where are you going? You come back up here. She went, no. Out comes the bloody razor. Yeah, she starts shaving bits I can't get to.
No.
Sarah. She went, it's all right. Out comes the gel. She's slapping that on. Yeah. And she went, I'm not going to go full in. I'm going to go in. And I was like, oh my God.
She knows what she's doing, doesn't she?
She loves it.
So essentially, this is going to stop your rash issues, isn't it?
My rash issues, my beard issues. And you know what, though? Because I was thinking about this morning. Obviously, I'm going to put stuff on my social media, and I don't want people to think that it's bad to be hairy, because you kind of grow up like that as a girl, don't you? You can't have any hair, you shave yourself, whatever.
Well, it's like as well when you get a tash, isn't it? And boys at school are like, oh, you've got a tash.
Moustache. Yeah, I had that growing up all my life.
I had that a bit at school.
But for me, it's the itchiness. Hello? Itchiness of my rash and the look of it. And it's the embarrassment of having big, thick, black hairs on my face. And perimenopause is doing me dirty, guys. They need to be gone. Doing me dirty, yeah.
Well, to be fair, though, Zara's come just at the right time. She's like an angel that's dropped down from heaven with a big pair of shears.
Mate, I thought of a name for her.
Go on.
She's my hairy godmother.
Oh, my God, that might have to be today's title. The Hairy Godmother.
She's my hairy godmother.
Oh, that is genius. She wants to use that on her business cards.
She does. She's coming in on Thursday. Oh, my God. So she used to be a prison officer.
Yeah, we're not even talking hair with her, are we, next week? We're talking prison.
I think we're going to record 2 pods. Yes. One on prison, one on hair.
Did you get a little insight last night? Did she give you any... Is it good stories?
Good stories.
She's
even
by
ringing
prisons.
her ex-prison guards to remind her of the juicy stories.
No. I can imagine her being a prison ward as well. She didn't take any...
Well, no. Well, when she's down there lasering you for JJ, you don't answer. You know, you're like, all right, you go. You go, girl.
You do what you need to do.
Yeah.
Hey, that's going to be so... I'm fascinated by prisons, full stop. I'm fascinated by what goes on in there.
Yeah.
I know a murderer.
Oh, good for you. Yep. Great.
I'll tell that story on another pod. Okay?
You know a murderer.
Yep.
All right, then. Brilliant.
Anyway, on that note, have a lovely Tuesday, guys. And we'll be back tomorrow. Maybe I'll tell the murderer story tomorrow. Who knows?